Hey there. So, because of what I do and the energy I put out, a lot of people come up to me and share with me what their worries and fears and their problems are. And so today I want to talk about stress and worry a little bit. So, worries and fears generally are future stories that your mind has come up with to try to predict what may happen in any given situation. And it is your mind's job to keep you safe and to keep a log of all the things that have happened in the past and to then put them all together and come up with all these different elaborate things of what could, potentially, possibly happen, and to be safe and to try to prepare yourself. But as we know, most of those things don't ever actually happen, right? But in the meantime, right, before whatever problem may come about, in this moment right now, here we're thinking about them. We're worrying about them. We're coming up with all these different possibilities and scenarios that could potentially happen. Well, you're just sitting here on the couch, right? Or driving. So nothing's really happening. But did you know that your body doesn't know the difference? Your body doesn't know the difference between that it's happening in the future and your mind is just creating it, or that it's happening right now. So your body responds accordingly, sending out whatever chemicals, cortisol or adrenaline, right? You can start crying, you can start getting emotional, but nothing actually happened yet. You're just sitting here. But again, your body doesn't know the difference. Your body is only in this now moment right now. The only thing that is real and the only thing that is actually happening. So your mind can come up with or create so many stories. And this is also with past experiences. Bringing those back up and stressing and worrying and reliving and recreating them. Well, your body thinks it is happening again, over and over again, each time you bring it up, each time you allow your mind to run the show and be the master instead of the sidekick that it should be. So I encourage you to be mindful of your mind. Be mindful of the stories and the fears and the worries and the stresses and the repeating things that your mind tells you. Because each time you bring those up, you are hurting yourself and your body over and over and over again. And with continued stress and worry and fears, your body, will respond with prolonged that, I guess, with high blood pressure or with disease or illness or whatever. It eventually manifests into that. So I encourage you to take time to sit in stillness, to breathe, because you can't be in your breath and in mind at the same time. You can't be in the now moment of breathing and in mind at the same time. Now your mind will quickly turn back on again. But that's where I encourage you to be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful what is looping in your mind. Because by worrying about it, it's not going to change it, right? You're just hurting yourself. But by worrying about it, it's not going to change unless you then manifest that. Because also our predominant thoughts do create our reality. And that's how the universe works. See, if you are constantly worried, well, the universe is going to give you more things to worry about. If you're in lack or fear, the universe gives you more lack or fear. But that's why being in gratitude or practicing gratitude or being grateful flips it. If you look for things, more things to be grateful for, the universe gives you back more things to be grateful for. And when you're in gratitude, your body is at peace. Your body is relaxed. Your body is not in fight or flight. And back in the caveman days, worry and stress and fight or flight, right, would be like running from a saber-toothed tiger. But you are not running from a saber-toothed tiger, only your body doesn't know that. It thinks it is. So no wonder we're stressed and worried and our bodies are feeling it all the time. Because we are constantly feeding it. And our body is continually responding like it's running from a saber-toothed tiger when it's not. I've also heard a quote that is, worrying is like praying for your problems. Or you can worry or you can trust, but you can't do both. Or you can worry and trust in God or the universe, or trust in the situation that it's all going to work out. You can trust or you can worry, but you can't do both. So what are you choosing? And it's only you that can choose it. So be mindful of what your choices are. You do not have to listen to your mind. Your mind is just there to keep you safe from that saber-toothed tiger and to try to predict. And that, as we know, rarely actually happens. So give yourself time to be at peace. Give your body time to be at peace. Take a few minutes each day to breathe, to get out of your thoughts. When I catch my mind starting to say all the stuff it wants to say, I look at my hands, because they are in this present moment. And it takes you out of your mind and back into your body and into right now, which is the only thing that is actually happening. I love you. Take care of yourself. Be mindful of your thoughts. Be present as often as you can and breathe. I love you. Take care of yourself.